All right, guys. Today is Sunday, and I would love to welcome you with a lovely Sunday vibes. All right. Sorry for don't mind my environment. It's kind of noisy. In Nigeria, we like enjoyment so much, and I don't want to stay indoors because over there in my own house, my siblings are kind of like disturbing me too with the instruments inside. The kiddies, since the adults are out, me, I have to like stay here and make my own video and make sure I deliver. So today we are not going to make much, we are not going to talk much because we have a lot of video to run down, and I would love to cover up everything before the end of this month, so that each time I log in, I make a video, I'll be showing you some important TAs that you need to know, and we won't be doing a lot of theory. So I'm going to go through a simple what you need to know. It's called before you start. The PDF I'm reading now is compiled by Emperor BTC, one of the greatest trader of all time, and I follow him a lot. He has decided to pour out his mind without charging you for everything about cryptocurrency that he knows. He even has an indicator that you use to trade, altcoin indicator, and he has been helping me a lot since my start in cryptocurrency. So the PDF here will be available in the description below. Kindly like the channel and subscribe, like the video and subscribe. All right, so listen, it says before you start, this is mainly for new crypto traders who are just about to enter the business. Don't just start going into cryptocurrency without understanding and knowing what you are supposed to know without going into the business. All right, before you start, said I've been trading for about a decade. I've been liquidated, I've been profitable, bankrupt several times. Here are some rules that you must follow to survive in the market long term. Learn from history or perish. A very a notable adage. Learn from history or perish, and that is the most most of the things that help in this cryptocurrency. Do you know what support and resistance does? It actually shows what price actions in the history, and with your support and resistance you can know that what happened in the history is about to occur again the second time. So here it says how much to invest. Don't invest at the cost of ruining your life. Yeah, I actually did that. I invested at the cost of ruining my life after I sold everything I have to jump into the business of cryptocurrency. Without learning much and knowing much about it, I entered the business, and before you know it, I was liquidated because I never had a lot of knowledge. I never knew what divergence was. I never knew how to truly draw my support and resistance well. I never knew how to find convergence using different indicators. Well, we are getting there. So it said, don't invest at the cost of ruining your life. Your investment should always be an almost insignificant amount. If you lose it, it should hurt a bit, but not ruin your life. my people will always say, don't invest at the cost of going back to the village. So it says, don't invest more than you can afford to lose. It's a risky business, but as time goes on, you are going to get used to it, and you're going to how do I put it, shun that job you are doing and go full time into it if you know what you are really doing. So it says don't invest more than what you can afford to lose for a start. Now 2, it says trade spots then futures. Like I said, spot is all about buying a cryptocurrency, a confirmed cryptocurrency that has a good amount of volume at a very cheap rate, and then selling it when it is when the price goes high. So it's a spot is kind of a risk-free cryptocurrency, because even if the price of that asset dips down to zero, you will not lose. It's called paper loss. And when the price goes up again, that's why I love talking about volume a lot here, because you don't just jump into a cryptocurrency that will rock. I'm not talking about shitcoin. I'm talking about stable coins like our Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a lot of them in the market there that has good projects. Don't just jump into a spot market and decide to trade shitcoin, and all of a sudden you get rock pulled. So here, trade spots, then futures. Practice a lot before trading. Watch live charts, draw your levels, then paper trade. Paper trade is all about I don't love using simulators for paper trading. I actually prefer you go into a live account, at least $100, $50 you can start. Then you make sure you trade little by little and watch how much you are able to increase that your money in a space of 1, 2, 3, 4 months. That's paper trading. Then record your losses, record your profits, record what you are able to learn in the market. It says watch live charts. You can watch your live chart in TradingView. That is the best crypto analysis website that you can use to draw your trend line, draw your support and resistance, and lots more. Said after you're comfortable with this, trade spot for some time and only then move into leverage futures. This is leverage, and futures is profitable, but it is also very, very risky. I must say it, very, very risky. Don't jump into leverage of futures trading. You will get liquidated. It's just like you know nothing about sport, you know nothing about betting. Someone like me, I don't watch football, but you just decide to go to your Nigeria bet and just pick up some numbers like that and say that you are betting. My dear, you are going to lose, definitely. And it says using leverage here, using leverage without sport experience is a big time crime, because sport experience is going to show you how good you are with your support and resistance, how good you are with how you can able to predict the market actions. Yeah, that's it. So using leverage without sport experience, yeah, you're gonna lose. So when you are fully into the business, don't forget the two saviors. Very, very important. The two saviors. I was in a crypto group, and I have a trader that says I don't love using my stop loss. Whoa, that is him. I don't know how sure, because if you don't use your stop losses, you will always stay glued to the system. Like me, once I place a trade, I set my stop loss and I manage my risk. I go off the trade. I can go to anywhere. My mind will tell me either I win that trade or I lose. If I lose, my stop loss will not take a lot of my money. It won't get me. It won't wreck me. Yes, it won't. It won't. So that is the two saviors when it comes to cryptocurrency. Yeah, you cannot and will not survive in long term without following the two tools and capital preservation, stop loss and risk management, and we are going to discuss a lot about that. Both these tools are far more complicated than they sound. Read, understand, and only then trade. This like I said, this PDF will be in the list in the description below, so just you kindly go there and you download it. So don't be afraid, don't be a hero to fight the trend. The trend is very, very simple. When the market is going up, you kind of like go into the system and then you say the market is going to dump or it's going to dip, without even reading your basic candle chart and understanding everything. You use your 50-day EMA on your daily chart, that is the D, or your weekly chart to analyze the trend, either up or the market is in a bullish trend or in a bearish trend before you go into the market. That's why it is always said the trend is your friend. The trend is your friend. So like it says use the weekly time frame and 50-day moving average to find the trend and trade only in the direction of the market. Although there are some times that the trend becomes confusing and it starts ranging. Ranging means it's not actually going up, it's going sideways, just something like it's going sideways. So I'm going to show you a picture of that. in our next video. So it says use the weekly time frame and 50-day moving average to find the trend and trade only in the direction of the market. Do not fight the trend. The market is bullish, that is going up, and you predict that the market is going to come down. Whoa, you are going to get wrecked. Yeah, you are going to get liquidated. The market is bearish without reading your candle chart, except on divergences as change of trend or change of direction. Yeah, except you notice a divergence. Divergence actually means that the market was in a bullish trend and then it decided to change, okay, to a bearish trend. As it kind of like make a correction before it continues. Okay, so you can if you are scalping, you take note of the divergence. Is very important, very important. So it says no good asset. There are no good or bad asset. Don't get attached to a coin or a stock. Your aim is to make profits. Buy low and sell high. Buy higher and sell. Buy high and sell higher. Don't get attached to an asset. You know, there's a word we normally play with in cryptocurrency. It says, do not get married to a coin. Divorce will be very, very painful. You know, if you get married to a coin, you will get divorced. Very, very painful. Very, very painful divorce. So no good assets. Trade Bitcoin, trade Ethereum, trade altcoins. All of them. Your aim is to make profits. It's not for you to get stuck, get attached to one listing. Keep your logic, attachment, and emotions, and trade the charts. Do not enter a market with emotions. You are going to lose. Or even if you get liquidated, or the market hits your stop loss, and just exit the market for a whole day. That's what I do. If I have a very if I trade the market and I lost the first time that morning time, I lost second time in the morning again, I'm just going to exit the market for the whole of that day. Then I'll go in again later in the night. That is when my emotions are calm. Don't enter the market with emotions. Trade the charts, not the emotions. Exit at first sight of bearishness. Don't be greedy when you are trading. Yes, don't be greedy when you are trading, except you know what you are doing. Rather, take profits along the way. Plan your entry, you know, cut your losses, keep them small. Plan your entry. It's simple, yet most difficult, and I will not advise you to give up. The catch is you need a plan. Manage position size, predetermine entries, exit on invalidation. Invalidation means a particular point in a chart where you notice that the market is going to reverse, or is going to go against you, or is not going the way as planned. That is invalidation. You exit the market and you re-enter if you wish to re-enter. Don't stay there and say it's going to move up, it's going to move up, it's going to come down. Man, the market is not your mate in any way. Okay, it's not your mate in any way. Cut your losses. Very simple. Don't have $100 and then you place your stop loss to be $50. Your stop loss will catch $50. Whoa! What if you have a spike down your direction? A spike is a long candle that just decide to take a move without any notice. What if you have a spike along that direction? Okay. Don't place your stop losses to be more than at least 2% of your capital, or even 1%. Okay, so trade more. When learning, trade a lot. When learning, trade a lot. Have wasted a lot of money in the system. I get liquidated. I get to work. I get paid. I enter the market again. I carry my salary, put it again. Whoa, because I want to be a profitable trader. Trade a lot. When learning, trade a lot. Trade with the trend as many times as possible. Bullish, bearish, range trend. Your method need real market testing. Trade more. Let the market give you feedback as much as possible. The only way to get better at free throws is to keep practicing. Keep practicing. Keep practicing. Don't just give up. Don't give up. I started making profits after 2 years in the system. Don't just give up. Whoa, it's not easy. Trading is the most rewarding profession ever, I must confess. You can't expect it to be easy. Journalize all trade, that is, have a trading journal, take notes and keep learning. And then the PDF Emperor BTC says, I have made tutorials for all topics here. It works and it's free, and I've been, even if I'm trading, I've always gone through the tutorial over and over again. So you see, you have a lot of things in the PDF, which I'm going to combine with my crypto university skills, crypto university tutorial, and make sure you learn from it. Thank you guys. Have a lovely Sunday over there, and wherever you are, have a lovely weekend and get prepared for tomorrow. I'm going to drop another video during the week so that we can continue to learn how to trade. And I promise you, if you follow this crypto trading made easy videos, you are going to understand, because I'm going to make sure I use the least language that you can understand. I might not fully go into the crypto encyclopedia to be using all those that big thing. I'll make sure I make everything as simple as possible. We have thousands of trading skills out there, trading so indicators out there, but I'll make sure I show you the most simple one, which you need to practice over and over again. All right, thank you very much guys. I'll get back to you. Have a lovely weekend.